Shri Subhash Ghosh ji, Shri Anish Kumar ji, Shri Faisal ji, Shri I.C. Balakrishna ji, Shri T. Siddiq ji, Shri A.P. Anil Kumar ji, and all the distinguished delegates who are here from Wayanad and from outside Wayanad, from the rest of the country. I'm very happy that you are holding this convention here, and I welcome you all to Wayanad, those who are from outside. I would like to congratulate ATTOI for organizing the annual convention here in Wayanad. I'm happy to know that over 170 delegates from across India have gathered here to discuss the future of tourism. Among you are tour operators, hoteliers, travel agents, and people who basically hold up the tourism industry. You know that last year there was a devastating landslide here in Wayanad, in Churalmala and Mundakai. I came here at that time, and having seen many such situations around the country, I was still extremely shocked at the way an area which was not very large in actual spread, but very concentrated, and the way the destruction had taken place over there. Of course, lives were lost, families were lost, livelihoods were lost, schools were lost, businesses were lost, and huge damage took place to the people who lived there. However, something that the rest of India is not aware of is that this damage and destruction was limited to a small area. And the rest of Wayanad Lok Sabha constituency and the area around us did not suffer that damage and destruction. But unfortunately, because of the tragic images from the disaster, they have remained in public memory. In a way, it has been beneficial because remaining in public memory means that many people came out to help. And much help came from all quarters, from all over India, to those who had suffered. But on the other hand, the tourism industry suffered tremendously because of this. Because people remembered the devastation, they remembered the images, and became fearful of coming here. So I think one of the most important things for us to do is to be able to dispel that fear and to show the world, to show the rest of the country that actually there is so much more over here, and the destruction took place in a very limited area, and therefore it is safe to come here. When I come here myself, I'm always struck by the beauty. There is so much natural beauty, so many resources, whether it's the tea gardens, the coffee estates, the spices that grow here, the jungles, and just generally the vegetation, the waterfalls, the Edakal caves. There is just so much beauty and so much potential for tourism. And I feel that that potential is not fully reached. I think that one of the most important things for us is to grow that potential. Most importantly, after what happened last year, because that devastation has caused a lot of harm to livelihood, a lot of destruction to livelihood, not just in the limited area, but as I said, because of public perception, all across Wayanad constituency. So I feel that what you're doing here is actually a very important service. When you meet and discuss and you network with each other, you also help the local networks to grow. As you know, the homestays here are the backbone of the tourism industry. I think there's much more that we can do, even to network the homestays with each other, to create a stronger support system for them, to show them better means of advertising and other having publicity about their beautiful homestays, as well as, of course, all of you who are resort owners and bigger hotels and resorts like the one we are sitting in here today. So I think there is a lot of potential and there is a lot of hope. It really needs a push. As the MP of Wayanad, I am happy to do anything possible that is within my scope and anything that I can push for even outside of it to help you and to support you to rebuild the industry here and to bring in as much knowledge as we can, as much information as we can, as well as to show, as I said, to show India and to show the world all that is so beautiful and available here from a tourism point of view. For Wayanad, tourism is not merely an economic enterprise. For many in our local communities, tourism is an extension of their way of life as well. It's a celebration of our rich cultural heritage. I'm just coming just now from a tribal area where there was a function we held, and there's so much rich heritage over there. Again, so much that people who are traveling from other parts of India can learn from and can see and experience. So experiential tourism is also very important. Few places in the world offer the diverse landscape that we have here. We have hills, tropical forests, rivers, and other unique ecosystems. But they're not very well known. Even back in Delhi, people have heard of Ooty. But maybe because of the political, as you said, because of the politics of Wayanad, they hear of Wayanad, but not as a tourism destination in the way that it should be, given the natural beauty of the place and given the assets that we have. Whether it's nature lovers or people with interest in learning about indigenous cultures, we have something for everybody. We have the prehistoric caves, as I said, the stunning Chembra Peak, from the spectacular views of the Banasura Dam, Asia's second largest earthen dam. There's just so much that can be shown to the rest of the world. I have been to a couple of places where they have other adventure sports available, trekking, wildlife safaris. I mean, I don't need to tell you, I'm sure you know all that better than I do. I think more than anything else, it is really how are you going to make all this worthwhile in terms of livelihoods for people over here? How are you going to grow and build the tourism industry? And how are you going to bring knowledge from outside of Wayanad to be able to strengthen the networks that you have over here? Similarly, with strengthening the networks and meets like this, you will be able to show others what is available here and what can be done. I really truly believe that there is a lot that can be done. I think that sustainable tourism is very important. I think in many places around India, which are naturally very beautiful, we see that with tourism, progressively we're also destroying the natural beauty of the place. You see many hill stations which are overcrowded, where there is garbage all over, and basically we have forgotten that it is the natural beauty of that place which is giving us the resource and the livelihood, and we have forgotten to look after it. So one thing I do urge is that when there is development and tourism, we take care of the actual asset that is bringing all that to us. And we take care to do whatever activities we are doing with respect for the environment, respect for nature, and respect for that which is giving us, which is the source of our livelihood. Because I think it would be a great pity if the natural beauty of Wayanad would be destroyed. But we are far from that right now, and I'm happy to say that. I think we can emerge as a world-class destination, but you need to build a long-term roadmap to build a sustainable model of tourism. It must involve the active participation of our local communities in owning, operating, and managing tourism projects. I firmly believe that Wayanad will emerge as a center of wellness tourism and ecotourism as well. And of course, Ayurveda, which is growing now all around the world, I think that's another great resource that we have. So I think all of you will play a very central role in boosting this tourism here, especially with your expertise in different areas of the industry. I really do hope that these few days you spend here are spent fruitfully for you, and that you are able to build your networks with each other, able to exchange ideas, exchange knowledge, so that everybody in Wayanad can prosper and be more and more successful in this industry. I invite all the stakeholders to work together to help put Wayanad on the global tourism map once more. And as I stand here, I'd like to say that I have visited many homestays over here, and people are really, their livelihood depended on those homestays. You know, young women who converted their homes or took a loan to build these places. And they really are doing a beautiful job. You go there, you see it is very clean, it's beautiful, they're cooking nice food, they're waiting to welcome guests. And my heart broke during the election time when I went to one after the other, and I just saw that they were waiting. With whatever resources they had, they've created beautiful places, they're waiting to welcome people back. So I think it'll really be a great boost if we are able to show everybody that we are here, waiting for them to come, to show them the beauty of Wayanad, and hoping to build the livelihoods of the people of Wayanad at the same time. Thank you very much for being here.
Thank you, Ma'am. Thank you so much for your true and sincere words. As per the information, Srimati Priyanka Gandhi, she will now be leaving us as she has to attend some important function at Mukkam. So we sincerely thank you for being here today and gracing this occasion with your presence and valuable time. Okay. Before that, we have moving on to the most awaited keynote address. We are blessed to have the visionary leader in healthcare and wellness sector with us today, Sri Faisal Kutikalan, the founder of Tula Clinical Wellness and chairman Maitra Hospital.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, Honorable Member of Parliament, Priyanka Gandhi ji, everyone. I think she has some other program to attend. So I requested, can you spend 5 minutes? The reason being, I'm from Calicut, close by, and I left Calicut when I was 18. And me and my wife has been outside India for more than 35 years, all over the world. And we've been working in this part of the country since 2012, mainly on educational reform and healthcare and wellness reform. So one of the biggest reform what we have done is the transformation of government school, and that school today is number 2 in the country. There's 3,300 girls. And it's not just one school. It inspired only in Kerala 988 schools. It transformed the entire public education system. And today we are doing one in Kashmir, which is again bigger than Nadakawa School, which is opening up in few months' time in the July. And also it is expanding to other states in India. The reason I wanted MP to stay back is somebody who was walking here. People know me and my wife as Faisal and Shabana Foundation founders. And somebody requested, can you do a model of Nadakawa School in Wayanad? What we need is education and healthcare. And that's what we are here for. And with the help of both the MLAs, and the Member of Parliament, will be happy to support and take up a government school, in Wayanad, and preferably something, I always say I start with the girls. We are very much involved with the girls' education, and that changes the entire place. And that's what happened in Nadakawa School, and today is a big history of transformation of government schools in the country after our independence. Second most important thing is on how does the wellness and the tourism can develop here. In Kerala, I'm in Dubai for the last 30 years. And I came into Dubai, it was just a plain desert. There's nothing there. Today is one of the highest tourism in the world. It is coming into the top 5 to 10 tourism in the world. It's 10 million. They expect it by 2030. They want to do 30 million tourism. It's all possible. We all need the leaders to come together, understand what we have. We have a saying, we don't know what we have. And that's what the beauty of Wayanad. Wayanad has everything. You name it. I've never seen, I go to Switzerland a lot. We have a home in Switzerland and Spain. And we say Wayanad is more beautiful than Switzerland. But why tourism is not coming here? We need some iconic projects. And that's what we invested $120 million. It's opened last week. Tula, I just wanted to show Tula here. Just put the Tula's perspective. And this is one of I have 3 patents. Integrating Ayurveda, Yoga, Vedanta, and modern medicine together to reverse diseases. Yeah, that's in Calicut, near the airport. It's 10 minutes from the airport. It's got a helipad. We just flew in from there. And it's one of a kind in the world, because that's where we work for 5 years of research. There are people from all over the world work here. And this is for the thought leaders to come and understand what India has. For example, we are the big followers of Vedanta. Vedanta is pre-religion. It teaches how to live a life. Correct? Today, everybody is stressful here because we are chasing the exterior pleasures of life and money. But if you know what you are inside, just show the Tula, any Tula, this thing is there. I just want Tula perspective. Tula perspective. So, and we started working on this since 2019. We put a team of lot of researchers together and studied Ayurveda, because Ayurveda, they say it's not evidence-based, it is not scientific. And today Ayurveda is one of the oldest medicine, can reverse many diseases. Correct? Yoga, there are different types of yoga. Iyengar yoga, for example, is a very therapeutic yoga. You can fix many things. Correct? I have a German customer who came and left 21 days later. I mean, she had suffering from osteoarthritis for hip for 18 years. She was not able to climb a step. We went back, she went back swimming. So we have Asia's largest pool in Tula. You know, it is 102 meters by 40 meters. And these are the things which we want to bring it to the country. And that is what we needed in Wayanad. Wayanad, we need to start with a school. That school should be the best in the country. And these are the things which these kids deserve. And we know that we all went through the last year debacle and disaster. So we need to really, like Priyanka Gandhi ji said, we need to really energize this place. And that's what I thought today. You should come. I will invite you there, and it's worthwhile. And I think we'll be happy to work with you. We have nothing, you know, we just want to give, because I was fortunate to build 2 multi-billion-dollar businesses. I'm an inventor, so I invent many things. I built the first green foundry in the world in Middle East. And that is where we created our wealth, came to India to do philanthropy. So we are not a businessman, we are a philanthropist. So I thought it's very important for me to work with a person like you. We admire you a lot, because I built 400 Indira canteens in 2018 in Bangalore. We bought a technology. We built a technology of prefabrication, which is one of a kind in the world, to make anything, schools in 60 days to 90 days, hospital in 6 months to 12 months. We built the Indira canteen in 3 months, 400 locations in Karnataka. That time Chief Minister was Siddaramaiah. And he heard about us, because we work from the back, we don't come into the front, because we are technologists, we want to solve big problems anywhere in the world, but of course our country is more important where we are born. So I want to thank you to give me this opportunity and meet you in person, and all of you, we will work together, and thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for your enlightening speech. Your perspective on wellness and health is a great effort and truly resonate with our vision for growth. And very all the best for the initiative, and very happy to present it here today. Thank you. Thank you so much. So once again, thanking you, Priyanka Gandhi, for being here today, irrespective of your busy schedule. She is leaving now, or she has to attend some other important event in Mukkam.